investment ideas coming in. People now want to maximize the infrastructure that we have put in. So they are looking now not to build 5 and 4 and 3 and 6 stories. I am seeing now 7, and I have seen one as high as 27 stories being requested, because people now see the value. Once you start to see that happening in your city, more people are going to come and live in the city is going to become more vibrant, and that vibrancy begets more vibrancy. It gets the economy turning, and then now you will start to see the engine of growth, not just revving, but roaring. So we are, or as the Minister of Finance would say, bubbling up. So we are well on our way, well on our way. We don't want to do anything to stop this progress that we are now seeing. I want to, in just returning to my speech, and I recognize that I am between you and the winners, so I'll be quick. I want to congratulate the architects who participated in the competition. I've met all of them. You know, I have my favorites, but rest assured, I only had 2 meetings, I believe, with the entire team, and rest assured, I did not disclose what my preferences were, because it was very difficult to actually choose. What I did, however, focus on, and the point that I made earlier, is that the building is a working building. It will have, of course, iconic value. It will become a tourist attraction. Students will come to experience the awe and respect for Parliament when they come. The building has to engender that. But for me, because I know it will become a political issue, we have to make sure that the Parliament is functional and that the people who occupy the Parliament, their capacity to produce is improved. So I was really focused on functionality. So in any event, the public had a say, and I'm very eager to hear what the public thought of the top 5. Very eager to hear. And I again had a chance to interact with the architects, and in particular the student architects, those who were in training, who had an opportunity to participate. And I'm very encouraged. Jamaica indeed has had a great tradition, and now I'm satisfied to say that Jamaica has a great future in architecture. The lesson that I have learned, and the observation made by Gordon and the chairman of the selection committee, is that we must integrate design work, architecture work, in developing our built environment. Too often, we are doing buildings without a broader consideration for how that building impacts on the wider built environment and how people function and enjoy the space in which they live. And so as a government, that's a lesson that I have learned, and I certainly will strive to integrate more directly the views of architects and the designs of architects to make sure that not just on the specific building, but the touch and feel and view of Kingston City. That's a lesson that I have learned. So, having gotten to this point, what's the next step? Well, the winner will have to spend a few months finalizing the design. And that is an interactive process. I'm certain there will be a lot of back and forth. The parliamentary committee will want to get involved in the details to see what's the size of this office versus proximity to the chamber. All these little details are going to have to be resolved at that stage. Once that is done, we are hoping that that will be done by June 2020. That's what they have written here, but I'm expecting it to be done by April 2020. Change that in the projection, Chairman, April 2020. And then, after that is done, then there would be some obvious procurement issues for who will do the actual physical construction and so forth. And then we are expecting to start Parliament subject to the fiscal discretion of the Minister of Finance, who I know is very supportive of the project. And by then we would have completed much of the capital infrastructure spend that we are committed to now, that by 2021, we should be able to start construction. That is the target line. In my speech here, they are being very conservative. They're saying we should be able to start sometime between 2021 and 2023. But again, like the dismissal of this protocol culture that we have, I'm saying to you, we have to be efficient with our time. We have to be efficient with our time. And that, of course, is an indirect signal to the Minister of Finance that he had better prepare the budget in such a way that we can start at that point in time. So that is where we're looking. We want to have our
Sure. We kindly ask the Prime Minister to retake the stage as we will now present the winner of the People's Choice Award.
Prime Minister, it has been your strong guidance that the Competition Secretariat opened up the opportunity to have a say and vote, for the public to have a say and vote for their favorite design. The People's Choice Award will be presented to the team which received the highest number of votes during the period that was open for voting from January 29th to February 28th. During that time, people were able to view the designs, the three-dimensional models, the animated videos, and vote via text or online on the competition's website. And now, Honorable Prime Minister, I invite you to disclose these much anticipated results.
Where is the fanfare? And as they say in the Grammys and the Oscar, and the winner is out of 21 people.
And the winners, you can make a short comment, reply.
This is heavy. I thought it was plastic, but it's not. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, and thank you for the voters. I'd also like to thank Design Collaborative, which is the company we're all involved in. After 50 years, I think this is quite an honor of the firm and to Jamaica. I'd just like to briefly welcome and introduce my colleagues, all Jamaicans. On the right is Jason Scott, Mr. Gregory Lake, and of course Chris Bent, who started with Design Collaborative in Jamaica, and Mr. Damien Hines. Again, thank you. And I also like to thank Dave Twist, Steve Mendez, and Patrick Stanagar, who formed Design Collaborative. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the moment we have all been waiting for, the announcements of the top three, and the winner of the Houses of Parliament design competition, as chosen by our esteemed panel of jurors. All the finalists have worked extremely hard to get to this point, so join me in giving another round of applause to them all. And now I invite Honorable Pernell Charles Sr., Speaker of the House, to present the third place prize.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third place winner takes home $2 million and the team trophy.
And I love to follow prime ministers. The winner is the third place, you know, so well, it's hard to come out. Ubuntu!
We have the most energy efficient building, we have the most symbolic building, we have the most easy building to construct.
This is just a spatial layout of the entire park. The building has 2 entries on either side. So in this particular building, we chose to use the configuration for courtyard. So the building becomes 2 courtyards juxtaposed against each other to allow maximum light and ventilation on the inside, also reducing the energy and increasing the performance of the building. Now we have 2 chambers, Senate and Parliament, and we've done them quite differently.
I just want to say thank you to you all. This has been a very long and enriching process. My name is Franz Joseph Repol. I'm an architect here. Team leader Damian Edmond, Orvin Brown, Orlando Bramwell, Omar Lewis, Tashane Bailey, Romeo Gary, and Nashawn McLeod, Mark Marty. Our approach was taken based on the African philosophy. And I think it's universal philosophy, which we all should have. It's Ubuntu. I am, or we are, because you are. And I think whatever happens from here moving forward, I think that should be the impetus for this country and for the parliament building. It is for all of us. I am because we are Ubuntu.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite Senator Thomas Tavares Vincent, President of the Senate, to award the second place prize winner. The second place winner takes home $4 million and a trophy.
The second place winner is the Grand Veranda.
Good morning. On behalf of the Atelier Vidal and Ajay Associates team, we'd like to thank everyone for this amazing opportunity. I'm Vidal Dowding, and behind me I have Ravi Sital, John Samuels, Imani Lawrence, Nicole Auden, Janine Wigan, Joanna Sadler, Shanique Brown, Anthony Hyatt, Rochelle Sanford, Andre Baugh, and Dwayne Webb. I'd also like to thank David Ajay and Joe Franchina. Thank you very much.
We invite Prime Minister the Most Honorable Andrew Holness to join us again on stage for the winning announcement. A reminder that the winner of the competition will take away $5 million, the winning trophy, and will be invited to participate in the next steps towards the implementation of our parliamentary building.
All right, so at moments like these, we are all out of many one people.
Oh, I'm winning right now, yeah. Oh, I'm winning right now. So oh, I'm living right now. 'Cause I'm winning right now, yeah. Winning, no. Winning right now, yeah. 'Cause I'm winning right now. A Thanksgiving right now. 'Cause I'm winning right now, yeah. Winning right now, yeah. Winning right now.
Out of many one is a fitting name for our Parliament building. It represents, in its form and in its structure, all of us, all Jamaica. Thank you again. I should like to again remind you of my team.
I'm not a part of
Oh, no. You are known. Mr. Damian Hines, Jason Scott, Lydia Nelson, Mr. Gregory Lake, and I can't see behind me, no, Chris Bent.
Prime Minister, Most Honorable Andrew Holness, I said that right. What I'm most thankful of is Evan has been practicing architecture in Jamaica for 50 years, creating jobs, teaching us, exporting our talent, and importing our talent. So with that, I'm really happy for Evan, and I hope you will be happy with the design of the building.
Oh, I'm winning right now, yeah. 'Cause I'm winning right now. I trust it the one we're living right now. 'Cause I'm winning right now, yeah. Oh, I'm winning right now, yeah. Thanksgiving right now. Oh, I'm living right now. Well, I'm on walking W, learn from the S. Turn them in a medicine, a trophy and bells. The single we just win. Winning now, I'm winning right now, yeah. Winning now, I'm winning right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. The winners of the Houses of Parliament Design Competition is a team led by architect Evan Williams and a team from Design Collaborative. A well-deserved win and an example of leading by design. Let us give them all another round of applause. I now invite Mrs. Heather Cook, Clerk of the House, to deliver our vote of thanks.
Thank you. Following on the Prime Minister's newly set precedent, all protocols having been observed. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're just on the cusp of morning, afternoon. The honor falls to me to give a vote of thanks. When I saw the names of all the different persons and organizations, I wondered about the large number of persons to be thanked. But then I thought better of it because I realized that it meant that more persons had been consulted and participated in one way or another in the process throughout the development stages of the project for their input. So it's a good thing. There's a long list of persons, so bear with me. Let me start with giving thanks to our creator for guiding the various parties involved in the execution of this comprehensive exercise, the Houses of Parliament Design Competition. And today we leave with a conclusion. Thank you. To the Most Honorable Prime Minister, we extend a big thank you for your dedication to seeing this aspect of the project through and for actively participating in the key elements of the competition, which has allowed for a high degree of transparency and public involvement. As a clerk to the Houses, please. As a clerk to the Houses and on behalf of the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and the Urban Development Corporation, heartfelt gratitude goes out to the many Jamaicans living at home and in the diaspora who contributed to the success of this competition. To the 24 teams, in particular the 5 finalists that participated in the competition, their friends, families, colleagues, and well-wishers that encouraged them, we thank you. While we cannot truly pay our respects to all the various groups, individuals, and agencies, please allow me to highlight a few. Competition patron, Mr. Gordon Gill, thanks. Competition jurors, thank you. ministers of government, parliamentarians, His Worship the Mayor, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, councillors of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Council, Town Clerk Mr. Robert Hill, and others. Heads of government agencies, Senator Ransford Brigham, UDC Chairman, thank you, and Mrs. Heather Pinnock, UDC's Acting General Manager, and her team. Parliamentary Steering Committee, including the following members: Honorable Carl Samuda, Minister without portfolio responsibility for economic growth and job creation and Chairman Oversight Committee. Senator the Honorable Thomas Tavares Finson, President of the Senate, Honorable Pernell Charles, Speaker of the House, members of staff of the Houses of Parliament. Thanks also to representatives from the Caribbean School of Architecture, Jamaica Institute of Architects and the College of Fellows, Jamaica Institute of Engineers, Jamaica Institute of Planners, Construction Industry Council, Master Builders Association, Jamaica Landscape Architects, ODPEM, and the Planning Institute of Jamaica. The residents and business owners in and around National Hero Circle and the wider downtown region, we thank you for your input, your guidance, and your support. And we look forward to collaborating further, as the Honorable Prime Minister has communicated in his main address this morning. Members of the government campus project team, students, members of the media, well-wishers, I could not close without worthy mention of the critical players on the ground, members of the UDC team, and these are Leighton White, Suzette Adams-Rickards, Whitney White, Giselle Ann Bishop, and the competition's guiding architects and their multidisciplinary teams that spent hours researching, editing, promoting, and executing the many tasks involved in making this competition a successful one. Congratulations again to our respective winners. Much gratitude for their hard work, time, and commitment to this process. Your dedication to country, commitment to the success of the future generations, and appreciation for the built environment has allowed for this very integrated platform to achieve its primary objective, to promote and ignite patriotism amongst our citizens. Thank you all.
As we close the formalities of today's proceedings, the hosts of this historic event would like to thank you all for joining us and invite you to partake in light refreshment while our winners join us on stage for photographs. Thank you again, and do have a wonderful afternoon.
My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Tell him most high and me see, me see. Tell me my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a live high, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fake cry over my death. Look at me now, when them treat me less than good. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Me I tell you my life, when them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Me I take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When me name climbs like rows after rows. Sweet melodies and chords after chords. Them like a one door, this bus doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. And me I tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. My one used to come round me. Life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. The blessing just a flow over.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask the team leads of the top three teams to make their way to the stage for photographs.
Over, it's a soldier. Jaja soldier, move and soldier. From sidewalk to borders, don't cross over. Tell me, say me living like the Casanova. No, sir. No, 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 this I knows ya. Marijuana, no, no, sir, this I knows ya. You know, that say no, I know, no, no. Anytime you see me now, look at me now. Where them treat me less than good. Put me in a bed like a rectangle. Oh, oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Say me I take green like JUTC. When you see me, it's sun. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When my name call is like rows after rows. Sweet melodies and chords after chords. Them like a run door, me bust doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, where them treat me less than good. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now, when them treat me less than good. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh, look at me now, look at me now. Me, I tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. When them treat me less than good. Put me in a bed like a rectangle. Oh, oh, look at me now, look at me now. Look at me now, I mean I tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was, oh, oh, look at me now. Look at me now, look at me now. My dream. Time. We know I've no nice time. Do you think about that? Long time. We know I've no nice time. Do you think about that? It's just my all to rock you steady. I give you love. Anytime you're ready, this little heart in me won't stop to set me free. I'm gonna rock you down. Won't you come and rock with me? Long, 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 long time. We know I've no nice time. Do you think about that? Long, long.